So those are some cues for you, viewers. Let me bring on board Rupak De, Senior Technical Analyst, LKP Securities, joining us this morning. Rupak, what do you make of the move on the index on Monday?
So for the last 2 days, Nifty has closed below its rising trend line, and also it is sustaining below its all the major moving average for the short term. And adding to that, Nifty has been making lower tops on the daily time frame. The RSI, the momentum indicator RSI, is into a bearish crossover. All these things are pointing towards further correction in the near term. So I expect Nifty to remain under selling pressure in the near to short term, and I expect Nifty to find immediate support at 23,200. Below that, further correction looks possible. On the higher end, 23,500 and 23,600 have attracted a lot of call writing. So these two levels are going to act as immediate resistance for Nifty. And for Bank Nifty, I would say that Bank Nifty is under huge selling pressure, and in the short term as well, the Bank Nifty is likely to contribute selling pressure in the overall market. So Bank Nifty support is placed at 53,500. Below that, it might fall down towards 52,700. Whereas on the higher end, resistance is placed at 54,000. So overall sentiment for Nifty, Bank Nifty, small cap, mid cap, all are looking a bit bearish, except IT index, which is likely to remain sideways to positive in the short to near term.
What about your picks?
So picks will be for the day. One is sell call. Eternal, the stock is looking bearish after forming a lower top on the daily time frame. And I expect the stock to fall down towards the lower level. So Eternal June future is a sell call at around 250 for a target of 240. Stop loss would be 256. The next one is the other call is a buy call. NVCC would be the buy call. Buy around 104.40 for a target of 112, and stop loss would be 100. The stock has given a consolidation breakout on the daily chart. So momentum is likely to remain there.
But Rupak, with regard to consumption, that's the other pocket which was under pressure today. Dabur was down 4, Colgate down 3.5, Tata Consumer down 3, HUL down 3, ITC down 2.5 plus. What's the take there? Can anything improve in terms of sentiment there?
So sentiment is looking very weak for FMCG index. In fact, if we see that there was a consolidation, a downward consolidation, and generally downward consolidation ends in an upward breakout. But this time, Nifty FMCG index has witnessed a downwards breakout after a downwards consolidation. So extreme bearishness is there, and I think correction is likely to prevail in the short term. 3 to 5% more correction might happen. So I would suggest to remain cautious in the FMCG space.
Rupak, what's your take on some of the mid-cap stocks? We saw them correcting steeply today.
Yeah, mid-cap stock-specific buying may be there. If you look at some medium small-cap stocks which are making highs, even in this negative market, one stock is Reddington, which has witnessed a consolidation breakout. And after the breakout, the stock has risen above 240. Currently, the stock settled around 233, but I think positivity might remain in the short term. And I think on the higher end, 254, 255 might be the next level in the short term. Whereas on the lower end, I would place a stop loss below 230.
Okay. Rupak, thank you so much for coming in, speaking to us and giving us that perspective. We'll let you go on that note. All right, and viewers, what we'll do is slip in a very short break. On the other side, we'll talk about metals. It's the one index which continues to clock record highs, and in a market which is extremely weak, metal prices have held up very well, and that's aiding metal stocks. It's also the one sector which has absolutely stood out with regard to the Q4 earnings, and we'll talk about that and more with an analyst on the other side of this break. We'll have Aditya Velekar, who will come in and give us that perspective. Stay with us.